I remember, growing up, my father tried to teach me, and it just seemed like it was rocket science then. But, young ladies, just wondering, so what is the next step for you? You talked about NAFDAC, yeah, and you talked about this beautiful app that you've developed that I can sit in my house. I know that, a lot of companies too are also developing things. They'll tell you there's a barcode on your drug when you buy it. If you text it to this number, we see it a lot on television. Yeah. Is that going to be in competition? Is that in addition to some of these innovations that we've seen in trying to help detect fake drugs?
This is not going to be in competition. It's going to be in collaboration.
Okay.
And just to make it better. So we have something that we made differently. We may not want to talk about it now, but it's not going to be scratch. It's just going to be easy for you to work with. It's not going to, you are just going to improve on this technology, but ours is new, that will make it easy, that you don't have to understand the background work, but just to use and find out the truth about the medication you want to take.
Tell us a little about your meeting with the Vice President yesterday. We understand that he hosted you. You must have been excited about that. Were you?
Yes, of course.
You were?
Yes.
So tell us about the meeting. What did he tell you? What did he promise that the country was going to do for you? Or, help other young ladies like you?
Yes, he promised that he's going to support us, he's going to support Edufund Technic STEM Hub. He's going to improve technology in Nigeria by looking for girls, like bringing girls together, boys of tender age, for them to go to STEM Hub. And he's going to also build STEM Hub in Nigeria, many STEM Hub, that's going to help girls to produce something with their hands.
Well, I understand that the boys in Lagos are getting very jealous that we have beautiful girls in the studio this morning. But let's see if they'd like to come into the conversation, if they can. If they can't, we're happy to send their questions to the young ladies. But let me quickly go on with you. I mean, promise. Is there anything else that Jessica has missed out that the Vice President told you yesterday?
Actually, he said that there have been many science hubs, STEM hubs that have been built around the country. And there are more that are yet to be built, so that young people can take part in this and improve our country technologically.
May I ask, what class are you in?
SS2.
You're an SS2, and yourself?
SS2.
You're an SS2 as well. I know the ladies don't like to tell how old they are, but do you mind if I ask how old you are?
Yes, of course. I'm 14.
You're 14 in SS2, and you are
14.
14.
Talented girls.
I was not 14 in SS2, but it's okay. It's definitely lovely to have you ladies here. And I do hope that it's something, I hope that the Vice President keeps his promise, because I'm sure that, for you, what you're looking at is how this can be extended to a lot of other young people. Yeah. I mean, that there is potential out there, and we should have more people, be coming to this. I understand that Gimba is finally ready to say something to the young ladies. Gimba?
Indeed, I am, and also as excited as you are, Maokwe, about this success story for the young Nigerian girls. But I'm wondering in the first place, if one wants to try to find out about the drug that he buys, how do I get to, say, I believe it's on the Play Station, where you can download apps and stuff like that. So what's the name of this app we're talking about?
Go ahead.
Okay, right now, it's not yet on PlayStation or iStore. We are working towards getting it to the Play Store. It still has a lot of work to do, but just be ready. Very soon, it's going to be out there for everybody to make it. So it's going to be called FD Detector, and we are really working hard to keep it on bring it to the Play Store.
Okay, now what's the big plan for you? Because with this kind of success story, we must keep the tempo up, as many people would like to see. Are you having any plans to, for instance, go to secondary schools in regions, for instance, to have this kind of knowledge impacted in young girls and boys in this instance?
Yes, of course. I've been doing this for 5 years. This is just a breakthrough. This is an opportunity for people to know what I've been doing. I've been doing this for 5 years. with different schools. You have a lot of talents out there. And I wouldn't say I'm more motivated. I've been motivated to do this. So my plan now is what next? You know, we need to move fast to get these young people. We need to move fast to reach communities. I believe so much in children in rural communities because they never have a chance. And that is how, you know, this is an example of what these children can do. This is an example of what the people that have been neglected out there can do. So I am still going back to my work. I'm wearing my boots and life jackets to go back to these communities again.
Interesting. Let me ask the young girls now a question, because you went to Silicon Valley, you're back now, and you must have interfaced with your colleagues, your friends in school, for instance. What are they telling you? Do they see you any differently now? Do they see you like big girls, for instance?
Yes, they see us like big girls because they thought that we have gone to America, so we are like a step higher than them.
I just want to thank you so much.
That definitely will come in, but I hope that it motivates them to want to, you know, join the EduFund. It's open to everybody in their school, isn't it?
It's open to everybody. It's not just their school. I've been to many schools. I'm open to be in many schools. I have lots of trained people moving into school. It's everywhere. I'm open to also come and teach you, you know, if you want. So
what intrigues me so much about this story is about how you have gone to empower some, you know, young children, these young girls and others, to essentially create local solutions to local issues. And I want to ask you, in view of that, how would you advise the private sector and government at all levels, not just the federal government, but also state governments, to potentially get involved in this effort in unlocking the potential of young Nigerians across the country?
My advice is that they need to believe in private sectors and entrepreneurs, because I started as a loan. You know, it's difficult to get people to understand what you are doing. The government should get involved, support entrepreneurs. We work a lot to make things happen. You know, so when we come to your table, listen, support, give us a chance. You know, I needed a chance to be in the government school, in private sectors. Give us a chance. Listen, especially when it comes to technology. We have a lot to offer, but you know, it's difficult when you're not given a chance. I have a chance with some schools that I work with. I have lost so many chances for people that have shut their back on me. So I think it's good and to support. Give us a chance, support us, hear about the idea, and see that these ideas that we have can take the country, the whole continent, to a new level, because I know everybody's happy.